Hello, this is Dr. Janet Hall, and I'm a clinical psychologist, and I'm in Melbourne, Australia. And I wrote this book here, which is called Sex Life Solutions. So I wanted to talk to you about something that is really important, and that's how a man should react if his woman isn't able to have an orgasm. And the first thing I want to say about that is don't be like some of those men who've said, "What's wrong with you, girl? Every other woman I've ever been with has been able to have an orgasm." Even if that's true, for goodness sake, don't tell her that. And then there's the other man who's just absolutely oblivious. He wouldn't care if she has an orgasm or not because he's only worried about his own pleasure. But then there are some men who think that it's all their fault. And please don't think like that because it's certainly not your fault if you know that you are doing everything you can to get your woman aroused and help her to feel safe because an orgasm is all about a woman surrendering to you, surrendering her safety to you. So there are some men don't who do care, but they just don't know how to talk about it. There was this lady called Madeline, and she'd been married 10 years, and she'd never really talked about her inability to orgasm with her husband. She said he was the strong, silent type who thought that if he wasn't asked for help, then it wasn't any of his business. But the most difficult man is the pushy one, the one who sees it solely as the woman's problem. I've had some men come to see me and say, "Can you fix my woman? She's inhibited. She's got low self-esteem and she needs to improve her sexual technique. She's just a dud." Now, some of these men put a lot of pressure onto their partner. They may flood her with self-help books, X-rated movies, sex toys or massage oils. And one thing's for sure, being angry is not a good idea because anger is not an aphrodisiac. And another real turn off for women is the woman whose man keeps saying, "Have you come yet? Have you come yet?" This makes a woman feel more like a specimen under a microscope than a participant in spontaneous, free-flowing sex play. So it's important to see that the issue of a lack of orgasms is a relationship concern, something that you are sharing. It's an opportunity to get closer and trust more, to explore the limits of intimacy and learn how to really pleasure each other. So my recommendation, men, is that you can't be your woman's sex therapist. It's better for her to go and see a sympathetic sex therapist like me. Your lover has to learn to surrender and let go. She is ultimately responsible for learning how to have an orgasm, and I'm the woman who can help, so send her to me. That's Jan at Dr. Janet Hall, drjanethall.com.au.